Well, let's start with talking about our top five players at each position, just running through the quarterbacks, running backs, receivers, tight ends in fantasy football, full PPR leagues on ESPN. Max, I'm switching it now to points per game because some guys have had their buys, some guys haven't. So we're going points per game now. At the quarterback position, the top five. At number five, we're going Josh Allen, 20 total tutties. Number four is Jaden Daniels, 459 rushing yards, is second at the position. Number three, your guy, Jalen Hurts,
He's
eight
back, baby.
rushing
He's
touchdowns.
back, baby. A few weeks ago, Cole Breezy, you were saying, "Oh, those rushing touchdowns are getting low.
I
They're
was
getting low."
wondering.
Then he had
I was
three. Then he
wondering.
had two, and then I think
Yeah,
he had another one last week. Yeah, yeah. He's
he
all,
heard
but he's
me.
back. He's back.
He was listening to the pod. Those eight rushing touchdowns. He leads the QB position by three. Number two quarterback points per game. Blazer Mayfield still slinging that thing around, second in passing yards, and leads the NFL with 23 passing tutties.
He's so shocked with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin gone.
Yeah,
Ba- Baker's good, man.
yeah.
He's a good quarterback now.
Proving us
I'm
wrong.
good for
Proving
him.
us wrong.
Good for him. Yeah. No more Mayqueef. It's no more
Nope.
Mayqueef. We can call
Nope.
Mayfield. It's
Yep.
official.
He's earned it. He's earned his own
Yep.
name. And the number one quarterback, points per game, still Baltimore Raven, Lamar Jackson. He's third in passing yards, second in passing touchdowns, and 505 rushing yards, leads the position. What do you think about that top five, Max? Lamar, Blazer Mayfield, Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels, Josh Allen.
Well, Lamar's looking like MVP again.
Mhm.
Unstoppable, unstoppable. I'm so excited about Jalen Hurts. I knew it. It was just a matter of time.
Great
Eagles are
pick.
healthy. It is their division, by the way. We'll get more detailed about that in a little bit. Baker
Is it?
Mayfield. That's all I gotta say. I can't believe this guy keeps on chucking it the way that he does. He might have two interceptions a game, but he throws three touchdowns a game too. So it's
Makes up for it.
decent fantasy. Decent fantasy. Jaden Daniels, hey, I don't think are you starting him this week?
Yeah, he's in there.
Okay. I
He's in there.
thought I saw otherwise.
Hey. Don't be
And then-
peeking at my team. Don't be peeking at my team.
Josh Allen's the man. You'd already know he's going to be top five all year round. So I'm not too shocked about this, other than Baker Mayfield and Jaden Daniels because he's a rookie. Other than that, yep.
Yeah, rookie for Washington might be leading them to the playoffs. They're in the lead in the division right now, 7-2.
Yeah.
7-2 Washington.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Running backs, top five points per game, full PPR on ESPN, the top five. Max, your guy, number five, Kenneth Walker the third. 7 touchdowns in 7 games. 7 touchdowns in 7 games. Alvin Kamara comes in at number 4. He leads the running back position in receptions, receiving yards, and targets. We know he's going to get a lot of volume. Number 3, Joe Mixon. In just 6 games, Max. 6 games, 609 yards and 6 tutties on the ground.
Wow.
609 and 6 on the ground in 6 games. Number 2 is Saquon Barkley. He is second in the league in rushing yards. And number 1, also from the Baltimore Ravens, Derrick King Henry. 168 carries for 1,052 yards and 11 touchdowns, all lead the NFL. Max, he's only played 9 games. 11 tutties in 9 games, over 1,050 yards in 9 games. What do you think about this top 5?
Uh, King Henry, real quick. It doesn't even look like I don't know how to describe it. He doesn't even look like he's going full throttle. He just bulldozes people over anyway. I feel like he's saving a little bit of gas for the playoffs already. He's got to be happy though for being on Baltimore, man. What a change of pace! What a change of pace. Team that's going to win and potentially get them into the Super Bowl. Now, Kenneth Walker the third, I got to bring up real quick because when in our fantasy draft, I had a lot of back and forth. Do I want Devon Achane or do I want Kenneth Walker the third or Alvin Kamara? Alvin Kamara was number 3 for me, and sure enough, I went for Kenneth Walker because I like the youth. And you were the one that started bringing up that I'm hearing he's an elite pass catcher, dude. This guy he's a wide receiver in the backfield. It's unreal. It's unreal. So love Kenneth Walker. I'm glad he slipped in there.
Yeah, great pick, great pick. Moving to the wide receiver position. Now, I took out Chris Godwin because he's done for the season, but he points per game, he would be tied for wide receiver 2 right now.
Still,
And
wow.
I also took out Cooper Kupp because he's only played 4 games, so they ain't putting him in there. Number 5, points per game, ESPN full PPR leagues, Malik Neighbors. He is tied for second in the NFL in targets. A lot of volume from Dookie Jones. Number 4 is CD Lamb. He has 53 catches for 660 yards and 4 tutties. Number 3, Jamar Chase. He's second in the NFL in receiving yards, and he leads the NFL with 7 receiving touchdowns.
Nice.
Number 2 is going to be Justin Jefferson. He leads the NFL with 783 receiving yards. And number 1, points per game. Now, he's missed the last 4. Probably ain't going to play this week either with the hamstring. Nico Collins. He would be number 1 points per game. He's missed the last 4. I don't think he's going to play this week either. What do you think about that top 5? Max Nico, Jay Jettas, Jamar Chase, CD, and Malik Neighbors.
How is Nico Collins still number 1 when he missed 4
Points
games?
per game. We're going points per game.
Points per game. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Hey, these are all elite wide receivers. Nico Collins was a first rounder in our draft, and I could see why. Hopefully he gets back healthy because C.J. Stroud and those Texans need him. I'll tell you that much. Love C.D. Lamb, but bummer for him. Dak Prescott's out. I don't mind Cooper Rush, but Dallas just sucks. Dallas sucks, man. They just
They do.
ugh.
Both sides of the ball. And I also heard today, came out either last night or today, Dak Prescott tore that hamstring off the bone.
Oh.
Tore it off the bone, man.
So he's done. He's done.
He's fucking done. He's done.
Man.
So CD Lamb, definitely got to bring him down in your ranking. Still a big dog, but Cooper Rush, it's gonna be frustrating.
CeeDee Lamb could have had a touchdown last week, but I don't know if it's just frustration or whatever. He dropped it. He dropped the touchdown. Didn't make me happy.
Top 5 tight ends, ESPN leagues, full PPR points per game. Number 5, I brought him up as an extra juicy tight end a couple weeks ago, and since then, this guy has taken off. Cade Otton over his last 3 games, 8 catches for 100 yards, 9 catches for 81 yards and 2 tutties, and 8 catches for 77 yards and another tutty.
Wow.
That's 25 catches, fellas. 25 catches in 3 games, 3 tutties. Woo. Number 4, Travis Kelce, second at the tight end position in receptions. Number 3 is Trey McBride, third at the tight end position in receptions and receiving yards. Max, Trey McBride still does not have a receiving touchdown on the season. He's rushed one in. He's recovered a fumble in the end zone, but he hasn't caught a receiving touchdown this year. That's crazy. Tight end 3 still. Number 2, points per game, Brock Bowers. He leads the tight end position in receptions, receiving yards, and targets. He has 57 receptions this year. That is second in all the NFL. All the NFL, he's number 2 in receptions, Brock Bowers. Number 1 tight end points per game, George Kittle. Why? He leads the tight end position with 6 receiving touchdowns. Give me your thoughts on that top 5. Kittle, Bowers, McBride, Kelce, Otton.
Nice. I mean, Otton, that's the big surprise there. You brought it up a few weeks ago, and he definitely has taken that role with Chris Godwin and Mike Evans out. So that's awesome. The other guys, other than Brock Bowers, I think is pretty expected from what we were planning them to be anyway. Brock Bowers having a great rookie season. Once again, we said the Sam Laporta of this season. Raiders suck, man.
Oh,
they are blow. They blow. But at
Hey.
least they got a good tight end, I guess.
yeah, that's all they got
That's
right
the
now.
bright spot.
That's all they've gotten. I'm kicking myself for not picking up Cade Otton. I definitely was trying to go get him. I didn't have enough room for him. Sam slips in there. Sam's got him in the flex this week. I don't know if you saw that.
Tight
You're going around peeking at other people's teams. I don't know if you saw that one, but he's got Cade. He's going double tight end on us this week. So we'll see what happens there.